Alright y'all, today I want to talk about my final thoughts on the Caribbean coast in the city of Lagoon, Nicaragua. Still spending time here in the city on my last day, rolling around with my main man Harvey. So stick around to the end of the video because we're going to link up with a celebrity that's putting on for the city.
I was hoping I get to play some basketball with y'all one day. Like, I know you're working now, I don't know, but yeah.
But no,
Like a park there with basketball hoops. And it's been a while since I played too, but I couldn't touch the rim. I'm like, damn man, I gotta work on my jump.
So close. Close. One more time. Let's see. Oh damn. Yeah, I gotta work on my jump. I'm like 1 inch. It's about 1 inch. Alright, I embarrassed myself enough. Now we gotta get back to the crib. But right before we did, it just pulled down raining.
Right on time. Got back right on time.
That's something that can happen at the drop of a hat right here in this city. But it ain't no thing, because the people here know how to turn a bad thing into a fun day. Plus, rain don't usually last all day. So you know we gotta get back out here and play. Yeah. This spot is called Pearl View, and this is where all the locals hang out and get the party started. Got the coldest beers in town, first class service, and friendly smiles all around. Everybody seems to know each other in this town. That's why I like it so much. And they just welcome you with open arms and just really make you feel like you're part of the community.
Where you taking that pig?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. What's your name? Loretta? Noria.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Noria. My name is Marco.
Okay, Marco. This
Hello.
is Tanisha. She will assist you here in Queen Lobster.
Okay. Well, first we have a question.
Tell us.
Some people told us that we could reserve a trip to Pearl Cayes.
Oh yes, that's it here.
Yeah.
You have all the recommendation here. We have rooms and we have the boats them over there so you can see them. And then you get the package with her. She's my boss, so she can give you special.
Okay, so we want to go tomorrow. Is that possible?
Yes. How many of you?
It's 4 of us. I don't know, like if you already have other people going, like if it's a big tour. Huh? Nobody? So it would just be us for tomorrow?
Yeah, we do that tour for $270.
270.
Yeah, the lunch.
Yeah, the only downside of this trip is I did plan on going to the Pearl Keys, but unfortunately it costs $270 for 4 people. But if you go with a group of 10, it costs just $28. Much better. Maybe another time.
It rained on the parade. It's supposed to be a Garifuna festival today here in Pearl Lagoon, but rain happened, you know, canceled for today.
Yeah, I had my hopes up for that too, but you just gotta adjust with the weather here sometimes.
We're still gonna try to see if we can meet some Garifuna people.
But even though the parade didn't happen, I still managed to bump into a Garifuna lady who sat down to talk with me about the culture. I don't think I got your name.
I'm Dale.
I'm here with Miss Dale. She's from...
I'm Dale. I'm from Orinoco.
Orinoco.
That's my hometown. I'm a Garifuna lady.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm interested to learn more about the Garifuna culture. So, Orinoco, that's the place where the Garifuna community is, right?
Right.
Is that the home base of the Garifuna?
The base of the Garifuna community. My great-grandfather, he was the founder of Orinoco.
Really?
Yeah.
What was his name?
John Sambola.
John Sambola.
John Sambola, they came all the way from Platan Island, from Honduras.
Okay.
Yeah, so they came to Puerto Cabeza in a canoe, and they come down to San Vicente, and then from San Vicente, they scattered. There were probably 6 brothers, and then they made San Vicente, and from there he went to Orinoco with his son, and they start cutting and make that community and call it Orinoco.
Wow. So
yes.
So yeah, I haven't been there, but I've seen some videos, and it's like a sign. It says "Welcome to
Welcome
Orinoco."
to Orinoco.
And it's a man on the sign.
That's
him.
That's John Sambola.
Wow.
That's John Sambola.
That's so cool. So, like, what year would you say they founded there?
Oh.
Like, or how long ago? Like,
It's have 103 years that I know. I remember.
700?
103 years.
Oh, 103 years.
Yes.
Okay, so like
That part I remember, but I'm not so
it's
went up with it. But my brother Rodney, he's the one that he know everything about that. Also, my cousin Kenzie Sambola, she also know most about the history about our Garifuna ethnic.
Okay. So
they after they come, they start making the village, and they give it name Orinoco, and they live by fishing in, farming, and after that they got married with different ethnic lady and start making kids, and the family start growing.
that's cool. So the Garifuna is not only a group of people, but it's also a language.
It's a language. It's a language.
So can you tell me like some words in Garifuna? Like
I don't know much, but I will just say
Good
like
morning.
if you want say good morning, you say buiti binafi,
we tebinafi.
buiti binafi.
Okay.
And if you say what else I can remember now? Not much. My brother speak the language, but my mom he can understand it, but I couldn't.
So now you're living here in
No,
Pearl
I
Lagoon?
live in here Pearl Lagoon. After the war, I come to Pearl Lagoon
There was a war?
in the 80s. You know, in the 79
Oh, yeah.
80s, we had a big war going on here.
Yeah,
So then I
Okay.
come over to Pearl Lagoon and I started this little business here.
If it was my first time in your community, what's the best food I should try?
Rundown.
Rundown.
And after hitting that rundown, then you get a drink of the gifiti that they
Gifiti.
make. The gifiti.
I actually have some here.
You take a drink of that gifiti
Yeah.
and you have that rundown going.
Okay.
And as I get back to the block, my man Harvey came through and brought the celebrity too.
Hey, how's it going, bro?
What's up, man?
You the musician?
Sit down.
All right.
Yeah.
How you doing, bro?
I do music.
What's your name, bro?
My name is Neil.
Neil.
That's my how we call it, my political name. But my artist name is Flex.
Flex.
Yeah.
And you made that song, Pearl Lagoon?
Yeah, I made that song with a friend.
Okay.
He's in prison right now, but well, we made that song a few years ago.
So,
Created it from scratch.
cool, bro.
Yeah.
I like that song, man. Like, when I was here a couple years ago, my name is Mark, by the way, Marco.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was here to visit them, Harvey and them, he played the song, like, here in his house. I'm like, I like that, man. It's cool. You know, so I was going to ask you, like, because I do, like, YouTube. I was going to ask you if it's cool if I could use it in my video. I was making a video about the culture here
Okay.
in Pearl Lagoon.
You wanna do like a documentary?
Something like
Or
that. But really,
Not really a
no,
documentary.
it's not a documentary, but it's just like showing like the Caribbean coast, you know, like, cause like,
Culture.
yeah, I live over in Managua right now, but I was just like, have friends over on the Caribbean side. So I was just trying to learn more, like, so my video is more about the culture, like the Creole people,
Creole,
Garifuna and Miskito people,
Okay.
and the food and
Yeah,
music, all the vibes and stuff like that.
Great.
So that's why I was like, yeah, I want to ask you if I could put that
Yeah, you
like
can
in the
do it.
video, you know what I'm saying?
That's not a problem.
All right, cool.
So you're gonna make that video and have it posted around these area, and
Yeah.
that song I put out, Pearl Lagoon, that was a single. Like when I say a single, it's a collaboration, but it's a song that we did. That song didn't came from an album. You know, it was made on an occasion, which is we have something called a Pearl Fest. I don't know if Harvey mentioned to you.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Okay,
Yeah.
the Pearl Fest, that's on April, every April, like April 18, 19. It's an activity that we have, and I had a cousin back then. She was the organizer of that, so she said that they wanted a song based on Pearl Lagoon's culture and whatever.
Right.
So we made up the song and we sing different stuff like describing our culture within the song, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how that song came. It was made for a specific date, like the Pearl Fest, and we performed it the first time on the first Pearl Fest they had here.
It was going crazy out there.
Yeah, it was going crazy. That shit blew up.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, so it's a catchy chorus, and the rhymes kind of describe our culture, the food, and the turtleback and that stuff, you know. So
yeah, I just tried some of that.
Yeah, people like that song because they had 3 verses. I did the intro, my first verse. Then my homeboy did part of the chorus. I did the highlights for the chorus, and then another homeboy did the last verse. So back at the time, people was ashamed of singing and stuff here. Like, we don't have that kind of like big marketing music. We don't have a big marketing music, so we just probably at the beginning did it for like hobby or for fun or something inside of you that you can do it, but we don't have a market in the music.
But that's how it starts though. Like, you know, you gotta start somewhere. Like, I think every place kind of start like that too. Like the Bronx in New York. At first, people didn't like the type of music they was making. Like,
that's true.
It was underground, you know.
That's true.
And then once people started hearing it, same thing with Compton, Dr. Dre, you know.
That's true.
So like, you just you represent your city, you know.
Yeah.
And you never know, like especially these days with the internet. Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see that. Like my friend, she's from Bluefields. So she was like, when I first came to visit, she was like, yeah, you should come with me to the Caribbean coast, you know. I'm like, all right, cool. So that's why I actually came back this time just to visit again. Cause I told him I was gonna come back. You know what I'm saying?
This side of Nicaragua, here where we at, when you're talking about Bluefields, Corn Island, Pearl Lagoon, and all its communities, and Kukra Hill, we're all most base Creole people.
Okay.
Like, to give you an estimate, maybe we have about 60% of Creole on this side of Nicaragua.
Okay.
So here it's called the Atlantic.
Right.
The Pacific, it's on the other side of the ocean. So we are on the Atlantic Ocean, which is out here in front. And on the Pacific side, they have the ocean on this side.
Right.
So they're on the other side. But they are most, Nicaragua migrated its people from that side come here, which was most Spaniards. Then on this side was most the English people took over here, and they brought slaves and black people, and they mixed up. So we have most Creole on this side of the country, like Nicaragua, on this Atlantic coast. We have most Creole. That girl there, she's a Miskito woman. Miskito would be like a mix of an Indian and a black person.
Okay.
So they talk a different language. She talk a different language. She can talk Creole, but her original or native language is Miskito language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, how many languages do you speak?
I speak, basic Creole, which is our basic language. I talk English and Spanish, the current Spanish that we speak here. ¿Cómo estás? And how are you doing? And
so 3 languages.
3 languages. You can put it 3 languages.
Okay.
So I do my music based on those characteristics. Like, I have songs that I sing the whole thing in Spanish or like 90% Spanish, and I would just.
I'll definitely give you some shout out, and I'll be bumping it too, like over in Managua.
That's the vibe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Flex to the complex and the reptile with the something. They say we up like seven. Pearl Lagoon and up another level. Yo, when you touch ya, it's like you touch heaven, so me tell ya. Say me love mine. Pop up Pearl Lagoon. Where me come from? Pearl Lagoon. Why in a million? Pop up Pearl Lagoon. My beautiful Pearl Lagoon. Say me prouder. Pop up Pearl Lagoon. Nah, this only Pearl Lagoon. Yeah, me love mine. Pop up Pearl Lagoon. Nah, say no time. Pearl Lagoon. Hello. That's you go no loud, that's some of her best. Tongues are roll out, girls are the firmest. Fresh herbs and give it the average. Rave gas and nothing we turn yet. Perfect. That's how we show real love for we community. Celebrate as one strength and unity. 1 in a million, we classify me as the right. That's how tell visa fi fly. Keep it no time still a visit and I say the place delicious. We burn keys them so precious. Just a blank proud for your place. We no care who tell us how we cool breeze and coconut trees. We a crush barefoot, me no see no taxis. Bike ravers, summer jet skis and the music Nazis vibes to the extreme, you know. Where me come from, one in a million. I beautiful, say me prouder. Now this one it, yeah me love mine. Now sell out mine. Yeah, see them other place. We say no disrespect, but for Lagoon we are the best. Yes, everybody come here so them stay so impressed. Them fall in love now and left. The vibe so nice, foreigners them no one dismiss. Cause them love the turtle, the shrimps and the fish. Keep them happy with the high grade slip and the nice rundown. We pour in a day so pick up the place where me love the most. For Lagoon the prettiest span the coast. We don't care, you know we can brag and boast. And we full up on the fridges and natural resources. And we got all the most pretty girls them. The green cheese and the nice fresh herbs them. Paradise land we no in and no burden. So we feel like the birds them up here. Where me come from, one in a million. I'm beautiful, say me prouder. Now this one it, yeah me love mine. Now say no lie. Pearl Lagoon, yes it's small when you look on the map, but we full of vibes and we style them shot. Foreigners link the land, leave what we come back on the coast, yes we are the hot spot. With a unified accent and always we are party friendly and no envy nobody. Foreigner them like that for the community and I fly back a foreigner tell them party. Say we do with STD rates and crime. Pearl Lagoon is the place to have some good time. Full of fresh air, play go relax your mind. With a Creole, Miskito, and learn that in a kind. Step on the land and you will love it. We show Pearl Lagoon people sweet, them you feel your door. Come to one day and it end up being four. As you think about leave your wife, you stay more in a where me come from, one in a million. I'm beautiful, say me prouder. Now this one it, yeah me love mine. Now say no lie. Yo, pick up me birthplace.
So then the question arises, would I ever visit Pearl Lagoon again? For sure. I'm already back for the first time and it will be another.
Here in Pearl Lagoon, early morning. Just walking. Get the horses walking. All by itself. That's how we stroll in the morning. Not the Caribbean Coast. What's up, bro? You good? Yeah, man. Pearl Lagoon, great times, great people, great food, music, Caribbean Coast. Highly recommend you guys check out this part of Nicaragua. Such an eye-opener, such a refreshing environment to be in, you know? Yeah, Pearl Lagoon.
I hope you guys enjoyed my final thoughts on the city of Pearl Lagoon, Nicaragua. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all future videos. And until next time, peace.